Greetings, YouTube. Happy Thursday. It is the first Thursday of the month of October. And so, as expected, if Kabam servers are never delayed on one thing, it is the acquisition and request of trying to get your money. Now, look, I have bought every one of these since early access bundles came out. In fact, since the new format came out, where the first early access bundle is on the second day of new content day, aka new content comes out on Wednesday, and then the early access bundle is on Thursday, I haven't missed it. Sometimes I bought both. No matter what, I've spent at least $50 plus tax on the early access bundle. And I also think our very own Dork Lessons has done a really good job of hyping up Anti-Venom by showing us reasons why we should be excited with the deep dive videos that he does such a good job on. With that being said, so many things have happened in the game in the last 24 hours that have not only angered the player base, but they've just been tone deaf. Kabam has taken a lot of positive steps forward this year with some of the things they've done, and my eyes were opened pretty wide to just how much work goes into a champion's design, and Kabam Broccoli really did make me care more about Kabam. And I don't even think that was his goal when he came on my channel to do the interview. You could hear the passion naturally come out of his voice. It wasn't an act, it was I was going to say authentic, but it was authenticity. That's the word I'm looking for. It was authenticity at its finest. But in the last 24 hours, I have heard from so many of you, because there's this belief that the reason why people don't have access to this month's side quest is because they've just ignored all the special objectives. I'm not saying that that's not true for some people, because I have heard from some people who have said that that is the case for them. They just felt like it was too many fights and they weren't going to do it. But I've heard from far more people than I ever imagined who have said, Prof, what special objectives? Heck, like Mama Bear's Cavalier, she never saw them pop up. And the thing about the special objectives is that I'm somebody who does the arena every day. I do questing every day. I would accomplish the natural progression of a lot of these on my own, not from targeting specific fights, but just by fighting normally in the game. But for my account, the only difficulty that appeared immediately was Cavalier. The thing I don't understand about people saying, well, they went away because they were ignored, you have, just as is the case with the timing of these special quests, 26 days now, and of course before well over 30, to do them. So they shouldn't disappear after 7 days. They should be there until the timer has run out. In this case, it's 26 days, 23 hours, etc. So it's just fake news for certain people of the community to say that this is not a bug that is negatively affecting anyone. I've had screenshots sent to me that have confirmed this as well, where the only special objective that has appeared is what they're currently locked out with Anti-Venom. Now, once you get any progression level to appear, I don't care if it's Conqueror, and you do 100% of them, you should get your Anti-Venom and your little symbiote Steve. That should be the guaranteed conclusion. But this is so poorly thought out, particularly if you're a newer player who's just flat out screwed, that Kabam has really just shot themselves in the foot a month before their second biggest spending month of the year, because of course we have Cyber Weekend, Black Friday deals at the end of November, which is somehow next month. But on top of that, I did a separate video discussing how it has now been how many hours since we've had? 23 hours. So essentially a day since we've had a 22-hour event. A day. It's just gone. Now, Kabam could have said, we're looking into this. This is not normal. We apologize for the delay. But they said, they had the audacity to say that, oh yeah, it's correct. This is correct. So, are you saying that now we have to wait a day between 22-hour events? In this case, more than that? Do you realize, Kabam, that you're costing so many summoners units and potions and a revive? Just taking away something that was such a gift to the community with no explanation. Now, I still want to believe that this is a bug that's temporary. This is not a new normal. This is not how things are going to be from now on. But until I'm disproven, we don't have another 22-hour event. On top of that, there are some people, I heard from one guy who said that the new arena with the reworked champions, and I do think Vegan Thor is the obvious top tier of these 4 champions, but because Vegan Thor is now really Carnivore Thor. But regardless, it felt like to him, like the bar is closing at 2 a.m. and you've got 4 options and all the options are going to make you regret the next morning. That's how he sees it. Of course, compared to 6-star Hyperion, I feel like anybody would do that. Regardless, it's the same reason why I haven't paid for the Summoner Resort Pass. It's not that I can't afford to give the money to Kabam, but it's that with the things going on in the game right now, from not addressing the bugs that are keeping people from achieving the free 3-star Anti-Venom and October side quest status, to just flat out downplaying and minimizing the importance of being transparent about the reason why 22-hour events are currently on hold. I just don't want to give Kabam my money. And look, if you give Kabam your money, it's your decision. I'm not here to be your dad and scold you if you do that, but at the same time, I'm going to make an example out of my channel and say that I'm just not going to buy this for the first time. Kabam, at least from me, the start of this week cost you over $50 of revenue from my account. And honestly, like, I enjoy these videos. Part of me is disappointed that I can't open it, but at the same time, I'm going to hold true to that. I am paying for the Black ISO store, and so tonight on stream, I will open the unit-based, quote-unquote, free crystal, because, of course, I've made well over 300 units grinding arenas this week. So I'll open that, and who knows, maybe I'll get lucky. But regardless, I'm not going to buy this for the first time, and I just want Kabam to not only be better in terms of transparency, but to realize that this side quest event setup is one of the worst ideas that they've ever had. It has angered so many of their players, some of which, who I said in the comment section of the forum post, have commented negatively and critically for the first time ever. These are people who didn't even comment negatively about patch 12.0. They're like, all right, I get it. Scarlet Witch is too OP, fine. But this is where they've kind of hit a wall, and I can't blame them. So I will not be purchasing this. I'm not even sure if I will do a best of Anti-Venom pools video tomorrow. I'm just kind of taking a break from talking about spending cash. If you've got units to spend, you know, especially if you're a free-to-play player, you're not out money. But Kabam's bottom line should not be positively reinforced to me today after how badly yesterday started for the month. October is the month of Halloween, and it is truly ironic that that's the case, because it was a horror show yesterday and a horror show going forward. Kabam, do better, earn our trust, then you can earn our money.